Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for coming back. Seriously, thank you guys so much for coming back. My followers or my subscribers are like growing little by little, which is great. I just want people to hear me and see me and laugh at me and laugh with me, like just be my friend. So I wanted to do this look. I'll post the pictures in the actual video, but I wanted to do this look inspired by my girl. I love this. I love her so much. I followed her for so long. Katy, otherwise known as Lustrelux, if you guys have been with her for that long. She did this, or she had this similar look in her previous video, which I can link down below. It is her review for the Dose of Colors foundation. Love the video, love the review, loved her eyeshadow and everything about her makeup more. So, I mean, I loved it equally. I took the liberty and tried to achieve it as best as possible. I have very different eye shape than Katy. So it was a little difficult, but I got there finally. Took me a minute. What am I doing? What am I doing? You guys want to see how I get this look? Go ahead and keep on watching. Hello everyone. So I really wanted to do this look that was inspired by Katy, aka Lustrelux. I don't know if it's Lustrelux aka Katy, but she goes by Katy now. She just filmed a foundation tutorial for the Dose of Colors new foundations, and I was so distracted by her makeup. I mean, like, the foundation looked great, but her eye makeup was like, Katy, you look great, girlfriend. I'm going to be using like a handful of brushes, and then I'm also going to use my Huda Beauty Rose Gold Palette Remastered. I know that I bring this up a lot, but this palette has every color I need on a day-to-day basis. When I'm traveling, I'm taking this palette and this palette, like, most of the time. If I can take another palette, I might take like my Morphe 35O palette, but these are my main palettes that I'm taking all the time, 1000%. It's always these two palettes. I'm good with reds and I'm good with browns, and then these both have black in it, and so tons of shimmery colors. So I'm gonna start by using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is just in the original potion. I know that I said this before whenever I first got this back. I used this like whenever I was, you know, a wee little baby, and I loved it so much, and I stopped using it, so now I've just kind of slowly gone back to it. After I blend all of this out, I will take a bone color from one of my Morphe palettes, and we'll just set my eyelid. So good. This is my 35V palette. I guess I'm very much into the 35 palettes. So this is a lot of like blues. I really liked just these blues. I loved this. But, you know, it has this on the other side too, so I was like, of course. I'm gonna take this color up here. It looks very bony. Can you see me? It kind of has like a pink in it as well, but it's very, very neutral. And I'm just setting my lid. Setting my lid. So I actually used, hold on. I'll set it with this. This is a Tarte blending brush. I know that I got it in one of my other eyeshadow palettes whenever it kind of gives you a special edition brush or something. Doesn't have a number on it. On this, like whenever I'm just setting my lid, I'll pick up a fluffy brush that's just big enough and we'll spread. I'm not gonna spread it out with a flat like concealer brush. I also tried very, very hard to cut my crease again. Guess what didn't work out? I did kind of like lift my lid, which I'm happy about that, but your girl ain't cutting creases. It just does not look good, especially where my fold is, because I'm like, okay, I have to cut my crease above my fold, but then my fold is so dang ugly that I'm like, okay, I don't know how to not cut what crease. And I'm gonna take my Morphe M518 brush. This is just a fluffier blending brush. I'm actually gonna zoom you guys in. And from my Huda Beauty palette, I'm gonna take this color Demur. Demur. You guys help me. This is a very like cool pink color. Like I want to say that it kind of has like maybe a little bit of orange, but it's very pink. And I'm going to make this my transition color. For myself, I'm going to bring this up pretty high because I wanted to expand my lid space. I did my eyebrows just a little different today too because I've been sitting here researching cut crease on hooded eyes. And everyone, listen, I'm not dogging you that you say that you have struggles. I believe it. But like this is a hooded eye. Do you see this? This is a hooded eye. Where's my lid? And then I'll see people doing a hooded eye tutorial and their hooded eye is like this. Like barely anything. And I'm hooded eye where? Because your girl over here. So then I started like searching up extreme hooded eyes and then it gets into like old women. Yeah, I've definitely considered having a lift, but I'm not there yet in that stage of my life. So what I did for this eye was I carved out to make a cut crease, and then it didn't work out, so then I just blended it out, but I still like how it turned out. What I will do, what I will do is I'll put some concealer over here on my little tray guy, and I will still kind of cut it just to give myself the area where I know that I need to apply the shadow. Because see, man, I need to bring it up pretty high. I also need to look at myself straight on. So I'm tapping it there. Very, very lightly, just tapping it there. And see, then whenever I lift it, look how high that is. So now I'm just going to I added just a little bit more concealer on the brush, and now I'm just going to blend it out and smooth that line. Oh, this is my Morphe M167 brush. It is a very flat, like it looks like it's a lid application brush. I've used it a couple times just to carve because it's a lot fatter. Hey, I got a PSA for anyone who doesn't follow my Snapchats or doesn't follow me on my personal page on Instagram. Your girl stopped drinking. Your girl was never smoking. And I've started eating healthier. I feel literally amazing. I feel so much better. I'm so proud of myself for actually sticking it through. This is my 3rd week. I have really just, I don't know, an epiphany, is that what they call it? I was just like, are you really just going to be unhealthy like this? Okay, anyway, so I'm going in and I'm just no product on my blending brush, and I'm just going back over my transition color that I just did. So here comes the funny part. I kind of freaked out because I was like, nothing's working. I just need to apply something, and I literally applied, ooh, I went nuts. So I took this Best Ope brush. It does not have any specific number on it. It just says Best Ope. I think I got this at Target. It's a flat brush. I usually use this whenever I'm setting my lid, but in this case, I took it and then I went nuts on my eye, giving myself kind of like this pink color. So I first will add, so in the Huda Beauty palette, the Desert Dusk palette, taking this Desert Sand color, and I'm applying this first. Again, this is just the process that I did it, and that's how it came out on my other lid. It looks great. I like it a lot. So applying that Desert Sand color, and then I'm going to use my 35W palette, and I'm going to kind of dip into the, ooh, where are they at? These two colors. I want to skip this orange color. I'm I'm gonna use like these two. A little bit of that pink and then a little bit of that shimmer. Yeah, I was like trying to apply stuff and I was like, okay, this is good, nothing's working. Y'all, I need a spray tan for real. I'm gonna lighten it up just a little bit. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I went nuts just now. What I'm suggesting you guys do is after you put the concealer on to kind of cut your crease, then you put on this lighter color. I went out of order. Then you put on the lighter color. So I'm using this tempera color right here. It's a very kind of different bony color. This is really bright, like you can't really see it, but it's just very neutral. And I put that on top, and then I went into my 35W palette, used that pink color, and then it gave it that nice kind of pink hint. So there's that. So then you can actually see my lid and my crease. And then where's it at? And then just apply a little bit of that on top. See? You can still see where my crease was originally cut. Guess who's back again. I'm gonna just a little bit of the dimmer color in the Huda Beauty palette on my blending brush, and I'm gonna put that back on top. Again, at this point, I cannot cut my crease. If you can, cut your crease and then add like lighter colors. Don't add like anything too like white, and then cut your crease. And I feel like a cut crease is gonna look a lot cuter, but I can't do it. Now comes the part where I was a little skeptical, so give me a second. I'm going to line just my lid, like my eyelash line with black, and then I'm going to put a brown shadow on top of it. Follow me. I kid you not, my dogs have not barked at all today, and I feel that they were or are just going to wait until just the best moment of me filming, so. Then I'm going to use my Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush. It's a short, fluffier brush. And I'm gonna take the color Cocoa from the Rose Gold Palette Remastered. And then I'm going to apply that color on top of the black liner and then bring the color out into this wing. This does not have to lay perfectly because we're going to go back and blend it. I feel like this is just a good brush that just like sets stuff down. So I pull it out into a wing. Again, I'm just setting it there. I'm going to blend a lot of this out and then I'm going to clean that up also, but I want this to be dark so that whenever I do go back and clean it up, that it has that kind of darker definition line. Taking my Morphe M507 brush and just going on top of the brown and just making sure it's all blended out. Oh yeah, also my hair is like a mess. Like, don't even look at the ends. Okay, now that that's pretty blended out, I'm gonna take my flat definer brush, E15. This is a Sigma E15 flat definer brush. I have some of my concealer still over here on my little plate thing. I'm gonna take a pretty big chunk. And then I'm going to carve my liner. This is where it gets a little complicated. What I like to do is I like to go from the corner of my eye right here and then go up. Then you can make it a shape, you can make it straight out. Like, however, I suggest to like kind of curve it up to like point to the end of your eyebrow. It's just me, how I like it. But this is where you'll carve and then make your wing. And then see, whenever you carve it out, then it kind of leaves that darker defined line right where you carved it. And I like it. I like it a lot. Going in once again with my blending brush in that dimmer color, and then I'm just going to kind of blend these two pieces together. I'm not taking much, just making sure that it is all blended out. Okay, honey. And then now you can just kind of like build it if you want to make it a little darker, a little longer, a little thicker. I'm going to use my, this is just a Sephora black liner brush, and I'm going to tight line in my waterline, my upper waterline. I can't do this like normal people. I have to do it with my eye closed, and then I freak out. I hate doing this part, but it's so necessary. Using this Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara by, who is this, L'Oreal? Yeah, it is L'Oreal. I love this stuff. Some people I feel have compared it to Better Than Sex. I really like the wand. I don't like super just defined wands unless it's like for my bottom lash line or something. And then it applies a lot of product really, really well. Now I'm using these Kiss Ever Easy lashes, number 11. Aren't they beautiful? Huh. Huh. You're such a jokester. Here they are, upside down. Here they are, normal. I love any type of like wispy. If you don't know, now you know. I'm about to apply my foundation stuff, so I'm about to slay this face. All for nothing. I ain't going nowhere today. Woo! So I put on my, what is this called? Eyelash. I was like eyeliner, eyeshadow, what are you looking for? I'm going to put a little bit more of that brown just right on top of my lash line, my false lash line. Boom. Do you see how that just smokes that out just a little more? If you guys see something that I'm doing that is unnecessary, like if I'm putting on something first whenever I should, you know, I'm doing an extra step for myself, help your girl out. We're here to help each other, right? Right? Whew, where am I going? Huh, nowhere. Okay, that's it for the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this look. I'm in love with this look. Like, I can't wait to just take some outside selfies. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, how you guys achieve this look. If there's something that I'm doing that's very unnecessary, let your girl know. We're all friends here. Help me. And don't forget to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Both are EmilySayyy, EmilySayyy. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, tell all of your friends and your family about this video here. And that's it. Look at these nails. I call it milk. See you guys on the next one. So long, farewell to you, my friends. To all my 90s babies, that was us. That was our jam. The dogs are running everywhere. That's enough. That is enough. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Someone just sign me and sponsor me with all your makeup. My camera died. That forehead though. What'd that forehead do? Guess who's back? Back again. I fucking love Katy. I love John. And I love Desi. And I love Steven. And I love their dogs. And I want to be in that circle. I want to be on that block, in that neighborhood. I want to be their friend too.